Hey guys, this is Maria from the UMBC Rec Center, here for Core and More. And what we're going to do for 30 minutes is we're going to do a couple of exercises to engage our core, get it nice and strong. We're also going to do some exercises that will incorporate the use of our arms and our legs. So it's going to be kind of sort of full body, but the main focus is the core. Okay, before starting any regular routine exercise program, you want to talk to a doctor, make sure you get cleared. Hopefully you have some water. You want to stay hydrated at all times, regardless of whether you're exercising or not. And let's get started. We're going to start with the warm-up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Roll your shoulders. Nice and big. That's it. And reverse. So open the back up. Take both hands up. Exhale. Both hands up again. Hold them straight up. And lean to one side. Stretching the core. For me, I'm stretching the right side of my core. If you're a mirror image, it might be your left. Come back center. Lean to the other direction. For me, it's my left. I'm leaning to my right. Come back center. Open the hands up. Step out wide. Reach out in front of you. Legs straight. Feel the stretch all in the back of your legs. Now take your weight and slightly shift it to one side. Stretching the inner thigh and the straight leg. And I'm going to switch sides. Come back center. Cat back, cow back. Come up, drop your head and roll up all the way. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's come to the end of the mat. And take your hands down towards your feet. If you can, hold on to your ankles just slightly and feel that stretch. Try to pull your body closer towards your thighs. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs. And come up. We're going to walk out into a plank position. In 3, 2, 1, walk it out. 4, 3, 2, and back. 4, 3, 2, and out. 4, 3, 2, and back. 4, 3, 2, again. 4, 3, 2, and back. 4, 3, 2. Last time, out. And hold. Go down one elbow, 2 elbows, hand, hand, elbow, elbow, hand, hand, elbow, elbow, hand, hand, elbow, elbow, and let's hold it here. Try to keep the core lifted. That's it. Keep it going. Keep it going. You got it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Now take one knee to the floor and let's switch. Keep that going. Alternating. And hold. Alternating knees towards the floor. And hold. Come to your hands, to the elbows, to the hands, to the elbows. Hold on the elbows. Fold those arms in. You can stay here Or you can roll up into a pike position. In 3, 2, 1. Pike it up. And hold. Tailbone is lifted. Up on my toes. Now take it up. Pike it up. Take it down. Pike it up. Take it down. Pike it up. And down. Unfold. Hands. Now come down on your knees. Sit back. And come up. Take those hips past those knees. Straight line from the shoulder to the elbow to the wrist. And we have push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Let's start. And time. All right, let's come all the way out. Lay flat on your stomach. I'm going to take my left leg up towards my glutes. Left hand around the shoelaces. Stretching my quad on the left leg. And I'm going to release. I'm going to bring my right foot up. Right hand towards the laces. Gently bring that foot close to the glutes. Stretching the quads on my right leg. Then I'm going to release. I'm going to come up. I'm going to sit back on my quadrupeds. My hands on my knees. I'm going to take one leg straight out. It doesn't matter which one. Take one leg straight out. And let's work out glutes. We're going to take the leg and lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. And switch. Try not to shift your weight. Lift and lower. In 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. That's it. And time. Okay, next, we're going to switch again. Take that leg out. And what we're going to do, we're going to cross over. So I have my left leg extended past my right leg. Then we're going to extend it out to the left. So it's almost like a sweep. As you take that leg from me, as I take my left leg out to the left, I feel this in my oblique on the left side. And the farther away you extend that leg, straight leg, from the body, the more you're going to feel it in your core. If you try to keep your back and your chest curl out to the floor. And time. So we're going to switch sides. For me, I'm going to my right leg. I'm going to take the leg straight out. I'm going to take my right leg, cross it over my left, extend it out to the side to my right. That's it. Squeeze the glutes. Leg is nice and straight. Take it out to the side. much as you can. You don't have to rush. Squeeze your core. Engage that core as you move that leg. Okay, so that's enough for the sweep. From here, we're going to draw our rainbow. So we're going to do the same thing we just did. Lift and lower, out and cross, but we're going to add an arch to it to make a rainbow. So I'm starting with my left leg. Extend it straight back. I'm going to take my left leg and cross it over my right. My toe has a crayon. I'm going to lift it up. Instead of straight back, and then point and tap the knee, the left side with my left leg. So I'm going to lift, arch for my rainbow, and cross over to the right side. Lift, arch, out to the left. Lift, arch, right. Lift, arch. That's it, keep it going. Keep it going. That's it. And time. So now I'm going to switch. For me, I'm going to my right leg. So right leg straight. Now it's crossed over to the left. Remember at first we did a sweep. So we just took that leg straight out. So with that sweep, we're going to add an arch. Giving you your rainbow. So make sure that foot, that toe, returns to the floor on each side. Get that arch in. That's it. Now here we're working our core as well as our glutes. And time. Sit back. Okay, stay on our knees. And I'm going to take my left foot and I'm going to extend it straight out. And I'm going to bend the knee. And I'm going to take the bottom of my foot and stomp on the ceiling. Squeezing the glutes. Make sure your core is lifted. If you want, you can bring the knee in. Just try to keep that knee bent throughout the whole time. So the knee is bent when it goes into the chest. The knee is bent when you come back out. Now hold it so that the top portion of your leg is parallel to the floor. Hold it there. Now pulse up. That's it. Only returning to the point where the upper leg is parallel to the floor. And time. I'm going to switch sides. For me, it's my right leg. So I'm going to take my right leg straight out, bend the knee, and I'm going to bring the knee into the chest, and then take that foot nice and flat and step on the ceiling. Into the chest, keeping that knee bent, step on the ceiling. Step on the ceiling. Bringing the top of that leg parallel to the floor. Now hold it so that the top of the leg is parallel to the floor. Now lift and lower. That's it. Now hold it so that it's parallel. And this is the lowest you want it to come down. And pulse. That's it. That's it. And time. So sit back. Now come out, bring those hips out past the knees. And we have push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Let's start. That's it. Now come down on your elbows. Now fold the arms. Come up into a pike position. Or you can stay into a plank, that's fine. Unfold the arms. Come up on the hands. So I'm still in the pike position. My hands are out past my head. I'm making a pyramid with my body. I'm on my toes. I have overhead push-ups. And 3, 2. Now if you didn't come up, just make sure you hold that plank position. Make sure you hold that plank position. If you did pike up with me, we're here. We're gonna go into our push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That's it. Come down on your elbows. Fold those arms and roll out. Lay on the floor. Hands by your chest. Push your chest up off the floor. So your arms are straight. Stretching your core. Stretching your hips. Bend those elbows. Come back to the floor. Straighten those elbows. Bend the elbows. Straight elbows. Bend the elbows. Now, my elbows are going straight back. So I'm pushing myself up off the floor. Then my elbows go straight back. Push up off the floor. And go straight back. Now if you want, push up off the floor, come back to your knees. And let's try that on our knees. So hands out, arms close to the body. Let's take it down. And back up. Down. And back up. So the difference, instead of the arms being farther out from the chest and the elbows going out to the side, the arms are a little closer to the center of the body and the elbows go straight back. And time. Sit back. Come to a seated position. You're gonna lay back. Feet flat on the floor, hands behind the head. The hands will rest in the head and not be lifted by the hands. Looking straight ahead, space between the chin and the chest. Feet flat on the floor, let's crunch. At your own pace. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. Exhale when you come up. Now you can keep going, or you can hold it up. Either hold it up and keep going. Whatever you're doing, take those heels off the floor and make sure those knees are stacked over the hips. Take one foot to the floor. Keep it going. The foot that's not on the floor, take that ankle and cross it over the knee of the foot that's on the floor. So I have my right ankle crossed over my left knee. Now let's switch, both heels on the floor. I'm taking my left knee, my left ankle over my right knee. Both feet on the floor. Keep it going. Both feet straight up. Now hold it up. Reach for those feet. Arms and feet straight out. Arms and feet straight in the middle. Straight out. Meet in the middle. Straight out. Meet in the middle. And hold. Take those arms out east and west. Feet are straight up. Then take the arms up and down. 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 Bend the knees. Bottom of the legs curl out to the floor. And you're going to take your knees. Keep your shoulders pressed into the floor. Keep the shoulders pressed into the floor. You can take your hands down by your side, out to the side, down by your glutes, whatever works best for you. But you're going to take those knees and you're going to drop them to one side. But keep the shoulders pressed against the floor. Use your core to come back center and switch sides. Come back center and switch sides. Come back center and switch sides. Now take the legs out straight. Bend the knees and come back center. Go out to the other side. Extend the legs, bend the knees, and come back center. Switch sides. Straight legs, bend the knees, and come back center. Keep those shoulders pressed against the floor. Drop the knees to the other side. Bend the legs out, bend the knees. Make sure those shoulders are pressed against the floor. And come back center. Hands behind your head. Take the legs out, in and out. Cycle legs. You got it. Now let's take the opposite elbow, opposite knee. Up to your tempo. And time. Lay back. Hands flat on the floor. Feet flat on the floor. Try to press your spine in towards the floor. Now, come up, neck, shoulder blades, center of your back, lower back, and up. So we're going to roll back one vertebrae at a time. Tailbone, lower back, center, and shoulders. Let's do that again. Head, shoulders, top, middle, tailbone. Tailbone, lower back, mid back, upper back, head. Head, shoulders, mid back, lower back, tailbones. Flat back, a little back, some, so we're not straight up. We're back at an angle, reach. Now we have Russian twist. and time. Come up, lay back. Hands behind your head. Bring those feet up. And cross. That's it. That's it. And time. So let's come up a little. You can be on your elbows. We're going to take the feet straight out. And we're going to pedal them. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5 more. 5. Keep it going. Can you keep it going? And time. Sit up. Hug your knees. Make a C with your spine. I'm going to come to one side. On my elbow. Space between my ear and my shoulder. I'm going to take my hips off the floor. What I'm going to do, I'm take my hips to the floor and raise them back up. Hips to the floor, raise them back up. I'm going to take my top leg out. So I'm taking the hips to the floor, but I'm not going to rest on the floor. But to the floor and up. Close to the floor and up. Close to the floor and up. We normally do this. We focus more on staying up. Now we're going to focus on getting close to the floor and then going back up. If you want, you can be on your hand. The same thing. You want to have the hand out some, and you want to take the hip down and up. Down and up. Close to the floor 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 and up. And hold it up. Come all the way down to the floor. We're going to switch sides. Got my knees stacked on my forearm. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to come close to the floor, not touch the floor, and bring it straight back up. Come up. Come up. That's it. Now I'm going to take my top leg out, get close to that floor, and then come back up. Close to the floor and back up. Close to the floor and back up. Now I'm going to come up on my forearm, on my hand. You don't have to. And I'm going to take it out some to help me get that hip to the floor. That's it. And lift. And lift. And lift. So you're going to feel this more in your gluteus maximus and your hip flexors, as well as your obliques. And time. So you should really feel it in here, more so than in your obliques. So I'm going to take my right arm straight out, pressed against the floor, left hand behind my head, and I'm just going to do side crunches, because now I want to make sure I get those obliques in. That's it. Really squeeze your obliques. That's it. And hold it up. Hold it up. Touch those ankles. Legs straight out. Hands behind you. Bring those feet in. Hands into the toes, towards the toes. And back up. Bring it all in. And let's switch sides. So I'm lying on my left side. Left hand pressed against the floor. Right hand up against behind my head. And I'm going to lift and lower. Focus on the oblique. We did the hip dips. We focused more on the hips with the hip dips than the obliques this week. Now, lift. Take your hand to your toes, to your ankles. Extend the legs out. Extend the arm back. Meet the hands in with the ankles. Extend out. Meet. Extend out. Meet. And come to your side. I'm laying on my left side, left hip, knees on the floor. I'm going to roll over onto my knees. Hands on the floor, toes on the floor. And I'm going to walk my hands back, taking my knees off the floor. Nice straight legs, stand up straight. Inhale through my nose, exhale through my mouth. Do that again, and exhale. We're going to take one arm across the front of the body. Doesn't matter which one, just make sure you remember which one, because then we'll switch to the other side. And you want to make sure you're stretching both sides. So let's switch. And just feel that stretch all in your shoulder and the upper arm. Now, pick one arm. Take the hand behind your back. The other arm, take the hand and support the hand of the arm that's behind you. Now, for me, my right arm is behind me. My left hand is supporting my right hand. My left ear is to my left shoulder, stretching my right trapezius. And I'm going to switch sides, coming back center. I'm going to take my left hand behind my back. My right hand, hold my left hand. Right ear, right shoulder, stretching my left trapezius. So you feel that stretch all along, not only your trapezius, you'll also feel it in the upper part of that arm that's behind, where the hand is behind your back. Come back center, inhale up. Hold the hands up, exhale. I'm going to take my left hand down the side of my body, and I'm going to lean towards the left. Try not to lean forward or back, but straight across. Give yourself a nice long stretch along, for me, the right side of my body. And then I'm going to bring both hands straight up. I'm switching, taking my right hand down, leaning my upper body towards the right, stretching the left side of my body. Try not to lean forward, try not to lean back too far, but just straight over to the side. And come back center. Inhale through my nose, exhale through my mouth. Step out a little more than shoulder width apart. Take those hands straight back, take my glutes straight back, legs are nice and straight, so I'm feeling the stretch all in my legs from top to bottom. Then I'm going to shift my weight to my left. If you're a mirror image, it will be your right. Stretching the inside of that straight leg. Come back center, reset. I'm shifting my weight to my right. Will be your left if you're a mirror image, and you will feel that stretch in your right leg if you're a mirror image. Come back center, cat back, cow back, or C spine, U spine. Let's do this a couple times. And when you make that camel back, cow back, however you like to, whatever you like to call it, try to get really deep, really curve the spine when you go down, and really lift it when you come up. Really lift it. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. I'm going to take one foot and step back. Doesn't matter which one, just make sure you remember which one you step back with. I'm going to take my front leg, step it out for stability, shift my weight to the front. Both heels are flat on the floor. Stretching the calf muscle on that straight leg, the back. Stretching the hamstring. Now I'm going to bring the back foot in just a little, come up on the toe, reach straight up, and I'm going to come straight down. Stretching the quads on that back leg. Now I'm going to step up, step in. The foot that was back, I'm now going to step forward with it. Slight bend in the standing knee. I'm going to lift and tilt at the waist. My hands will go on the bent knee. Front toe pointed up towards the ceiling, stretching that calf muscle again. Also, again, stretching the hamstrings, stretching the tendon between between the heel of your foot and your calf muscle, the Achilles tendon. Take that front toe down. This is my right foot. I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to rotate my core to the right. Take the back of my left hand and extend it out to the outside of my right foot. Feeling the stretch in the back as well as the leg, the straight leg and extended arm. Come back center, take the back foot, step in with the front foot, drop your head and roll up. Now we're switching sides. I'm taking my left foot back because I started with my right. Front leg, I'm going to step out from the center. I'm going to shift my weight forward. Both feet are flat on the ground. I'm going to take my back foot, step in a little, lift the heel up off the ground. Lift the heel off the ground. I'm going to reach up. I'm going to come straight down. Form a straight line, head to knee. Tailbone is tucked. Feeling the stretch in the quad, back leg. I'm going to come up. Same leg. I'm going to step forward with it. Lift, tilt. The standing leg should have a slight bend in the knee. The front leg should be straight. Hands go on the bent knee, which is the back foot. Front toe towards the ceiling. Stretching that calf, stretching the tendon. Take that front toe down. My left leg is straight. I'm going to take my right hand, add a rotation in the core to extend the back of my right hand to the outside of my left foot. Adding a stretch to my right side of my back because it's my right hand that's extended across the body. Then I'm going to come back center. Take the back foot in, step in, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Give me 3 times, and do it again. And one more time. Have a wonderful holiday. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. I miss you. I can't wait until we can do this together in a classroom. Enjoy your holiday. Be safe and bye.